That's it. It's just everyone's here. Both sidelines are ready. We're just waiting. We're waiting for the ref to, and then we can get going with the coin toss. So this game is a Southwestern 1 game. But Mike, you know a bit more about.
Since last week over the Bristol Barracuda. It's been strange division. Everybody seems to be playing their back-to-back games against the same team. Because of medics are on the way, so that's one of the other issues we've got. So Bournemouth 1-0. They should have opened the season with the Stags in their opening game, and the following week they lost to the Stags as well. That was a 12-3 and then a 13-12 loss.
Wow.
For them. The BU Bobcats. The other teams in the division, Bath 1-1, Southampton Stags. So this is the first of 3 games in a row that we're covering.
Yeah.
And then in 3 weeks, Tebs in the crew are going to be going down to cover that exit. Going to get to see who gets the early bragging rights.
Yeah, I think it's good. We chose to cover these games on purpose because it's a dog-eat-dog division, right?
Very much so.
Stuff.
It's always been an interesting. On paper at the moment, and with the recruitment, Exeter do look the better team. So obviously Bournemouth is game behind them.
Mark Cook here just cheering on wide receiver Kyle Cook for the. And then Russ saying hello. Hey Russ. He says enjoy a banger of a game. Hopefully so, mate. The coin toss. So, looks like the Barracuda have won the toss but deferred to the second half, and the Bobcats will receive from the left to the right. So they'll be going from the left to the right as.
Correct.
You can look at Alfie just dancing around.
Yeah. Quick chat with Alfie. He's carrying a little stomach injury, upset. So, but pretty good.
Yeah,
I'm not sure about the bias on that one.
A young British talent, Alfie is, and yeah, wish him all the best.
Yeah,
we haven't introduced ourselves yet, have we?
We haven't. Like doing the main comms here, Steve Price, head chief CEO, and of.
We haven't got it on camera. Maybe I'll show you guys later.
I've posted a picture on Facebook already, so if you follow the link, you might find it. It's a drizzly day.
Yeah.
Very grey overhead. But as I say, it's definitely warmed up from this morning. I was expecting a really cold day.
Dip in at some point, but I think to start off, certainly the first couple.
The way it worked is that Bournemouth, the university used to have a field right down the other end. Sandcastle dams around the end zones to keep the water out, and they were now only American football. They used to share with rugby.
There's an issue with the bit rate. I can see that it's laggy. I'll try and fix it. Cool. Sorry about that. I was just trying out some new settings. It looks like it's okay so far, guys. Do let me know if frames are being dropped.
Yeah, we've come a long way from just trying to stream it off of a phone and that sort of signal. We've got Starlink, we've got all of the.
Okay, sorry, I just changed it again. Yeah. Should be all right now. Right, let's go. So we're just about to kick off. Is it number 40 for the Barracuda?
Number 40, yeah. Bournemouth International Airport.
Yeah, I don't know if that's picking up. Right, ball's in the air. And 3 for the Bobcats. Got the ball. He's just banged behind the. Sorry, does get brought down. There's a little bit of a late hit there. Don't think it's going to amount to anything. And the ball line marks the Sorry, Mike is the expert on the down mark.
Hayden has guest appeared on the Sport Tank Rundown in previous seasons.
Oh, it looks like it's laggy again. Well, I'll just wait till a break and then I'll... Apologies for this, guys. So ball's handed off there to run it back. Is it 29? Yeah, 29. He's tackled by number 41 from the Barracuda. Good 5-yard gain there.
So Matthew Betts with the carry there. Brad Duff, number 10, starting QB. 2 receivers to the right, tight end. QB drops the ball, picks it up and takes a knee. Slight loss on the play. Brad Duff there. Yeah. Just want to send out Andy Duff, Brad's dad. His dad passed away a few weeks ago, so best wishes to Andy and all his family and that. Very much the Swindon Storm family there. So back to 3rd and 5 now.
Right, I think I fixed the stream. We'll just see. It's been okay for the last minute or so. Apologies for your viewers there.
Swing pass out.
Was that 11, the intended receiver?
Yeah. Ryan Higgins there.
The score should be on screen.
Yeah, so the BU players' notes that we've been handed. Ryan Higgins, 4th year on team, bones in his hands are made out of glass. He's a very good receiver, but he does suffer a few injuries. So 4th down.
Check that fucking dish.
So Bournemouth forced to call a timeout there because of confusion. Special teams confusion there for the Bobcats, forcing them to take a very early timeout. 4th down and 5.
I can see someone said the stream's not fixed. I'm just keeping an eye on it because I think it's stabilising itself. So we're just going to keep it on the current settings. It looks like it's smoothing out a bit. Right, punt there. Really shanked that kick. It's coming right towards us. And the ball is downed at the 35-yard line. A message here from Andy Duff saying thanks for the best wishes, Mike.
No problem.
And let's go Bobcats.
He is biased because obviously Brad's the starting QB. So, 1st down Bristol on their 35-yard line. Daniel Hudson, number 4 QB. Hands off up the middle. Good solid running for about 5 yards there. Archie Calhoun there, number 32 with a carry.
B. Philpotts has just confirmed that the stream's stable. Very much, and thanks for sticking with us. I appreciate it.
Cheers, guys.
Apologies for that. Let's have a little replay.
Off the back of the helmet, number 11, I think.
Oh yeah, number 4 takes the snap. Yeah. Yeah.
Intended for him, he was blocking downfield as he should have been. So there we go then, 3rd and 5 now then. 2 receivers to the right, receiver to the left, wing back, 32 up the middle again. is close to a first down, and it's given. First down, good run there.
There's a lot of people, a lot of players there closing in on him, and he's good for a couple of yards probably on that play.
Yeah. Drew Kirkham, 99 there with the tackle. So, gain of 2 on the play, 2nd and 8. To the right of the formation, single receiver to the left.
QB gets the ball, drops back, looks
Big pressure
to
up the
right.
middle. Swing pass to number 32.
You can see the QB there with that pressure was forced to throw in his check down. He was looking out further to the right, to the sideline. Unfortunately, when he had the pressure, he was right in line with his check down running back. So good play.
Damiak and Lua there with the pressure, number 89. 82, sorry, defensive line number, interesting. So again, trips right, single back. Looking out to his number 11 on the right hand side, rolling, he's going to keep it and run. Out of bounds for the first down.
So great, I just realised I didn't follow that play correctly on the camera, I was just watching it. Sorry guys, I won't do that again. But what happened there was...
I have learned that, having operated the camera, you sometimes...
Yeah, you get caught up with what's in front of you. Timeout called by the Bobcats here.
They're second in the first quarter.
Wow. So yeah, QB booted out on that side. He had a lot of space, but his receivers actually dropped back, and that caused the defenders to go back, and he was then able to take off and aim for that first down marker. They haven't given it him, but it did look like from this angle that he got a first down, but no, must have stepped out of bounds sooner.
I would have said he went past the marker from our angle, so yes, a 4th and 1 then.
He did the old, not that you guys saw it on camera, but he did the old extend the ball, hand extended out, and it looked really good it looked like a great line and a good first down play. But here they are, 4th down. Let me just show you the marker. Look, 4th down and about a yard to go. So let's see what they can do here. I feel quite confident that they'll get this. They seem to be moving the ball really well so far.
Hand off to 32, off tackle probably.
Yeah.
They're using all of the timeout, which is good to see. And they're definitely running formation, 2-back formation. Tight end to the right. Yeah, so it's going to be a run to the right with looks like number 48 is the lead. 42 now goes out as a wing back.
You're going to run out of time.
And there we go, a timeout now for Bristol.
I don't see that as a bad play by them, a bad tactic. So they tried to go for the confusion, they tried to go for the hard count. That would have got them, any penalty would have got them a first down. I think it's worth wasting the timeout over on that tactically.
Agreed, it's a crucial 4th down, let's get it right. As you saw, it was a Bournemouth timeout before that. Their technique ran them down.
Yeah. I know many will sort of look at that as like a negative thing. They were forced to take a timeout, but that was a plan, right? Like that's the plan of action.
And now they've gone in for the punt.
Now they're going for the punt. Oh, please be a fake punt. I love a fake punt, especially just to get a yard. Let's see.
Well, we've got two big blockers there, number 75 and 77. So here we go. High snap. That's a low driving punt. And we've got contact with the kicker now.
Yeah. So back here we do have a flag. Let's just see what the referees have got to say.
Looks like the ball's being set down around about the 20. But number 42, Sonny Burbidge, did have contact with the kicker.
to me, that looks like this is going to end up in a Barracuda first down. Where that flag is. Let's see what the ref's got to say, if he's going to talk. They're still figuring it out.
So with the flag, it could be that they're discussing the option that the offended team can have.
15 yards, do it after the kick or do you want them to redo it?
Oh, so it was on the Barracuda.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the...
Let's just see what the ref's going to say. Wow. Oh, he was one of the upbacks.
Yeah.
So, the result of that, so what happened is where the returner was tackled, they take the ball position there, which is where this ref is, and they're going to march the ball 15 yards downfield towards us, to the right. And that's the starting position of where the Bobcats will be.
That's correct. So they could have moved the ball back 15 and made them re-kick.
Yeah, they gave them the option, didn't they?
So that's why when you have that discussion, it's working out who the offended team is.
Yeah. And I think that makes sense to accept the penalty the way they've done.
It was an okay kick. It was a nice, good drive kick, and it went out of bounds at the 20.
Yeah.
So we're still just waiting for the penalty to be assessed. Bobcats offence are on the field.
This is an unusually long time for a penalty to be assessed.
And usually we do only actually have a 4-man referee crew, so...
Oh, is it a 3-man today?
4. So here we go now. Umpire Julian Mallia. Steve Egan's our referee.
That was water. I picked that up on the mic. So we're in a tent and there's water running off it periodically. What was the penalty? It was unsportsmanlike conduct for number 77 on the Bristol Barracuda after the play. I think probably excessive blocking, something like that.
There was a tussle between him and number 42.
Right.
It was difficult to see who was the instigator, but the referees have decided it was number 77 was the one at fault. So,
right, game on.
QB. Hand off. Nice hurdle there. Matthew Betts, number 29 there with the carry. Gain of 9 on that run.
It's a good run.
Somebody did try taking him low and he hurdled him. It wasn't a spectacular hurdle, but it was.
He's still got positive yards.
Yeah.
Okay, so second down and short really opens up the playbook. Be interesting to see what the Bobcats decide to do.
Alfie Tizard-Adams, number 14, goes in motion.
And that brings up third down.
It does. He didn't make any gain on that.
No.
Alfie Tizard obviously playing his summer at Solent Frashers. Quite a few of these players are senior players either for Frashers or Bournemouth Bobcats senior team.
Yeah.
So quickly up to the line, third and a short one.
Sneak on this, isn't it? QB's under centre, does hand it off.
And he's driven
they are
backwards.
stopped. This is a great defence from the Barracuda here. Interesting to see what. No, I just heard it. I was going to say interested to see what they're going to do, but Bournemouth are going to punt.
Yeah. Ali Hussein, number 76 there, getting the pressure and the really good solid form tackle.
And the significance of this punt here is it could really pin back the Bristol Barracuda and, you know, play the territory game. American football is a territory game, right? So the further downfield or further back you start on your drives, the tougher it is for you.
So Matt Garrett, number 18, back to high snap. Good punt. Bounces at the 25, keeps bouncing.
There we go.
Down at the 10-yard line. Good punt there.
So yeah, this is the worst starting position I think any team's had so far in the game. But I would say that, well, the Barracuda are the one of the two sides that are moving the ball nicely, and through different means. You know, they've been passing, they've run, spread it about a bit. So, you know, they're going to be able to move the ball here.
And still 5 minutes left in the quarter. So trips right, single receiver to the back, to the far side. Daniel Hudson, number 4, QB. Hand off to number 32, Archie Calhoun.
So a good 1 yard run there. Probably not what was intended, but
Tackled by 57, Lewis Davis.
brings up 2nd and 9.
So trips right again, single back. Slow handoff. Number 76, Chike DK with the tackle there.
The Bobcats' defence on this series has come out a bit stingy. Like they haven't given anything up yet. I know it's only been 2 plays, but they seem a lot more confident on this drive.
I think they've got themselves settled, very much so. It was a good snap, but a low mesh between the quarterback and the running back, so he didn't take it at speed. Bit better.
Yeah, stopped him again at, you know, well, just past the line of scrimmage. That's 3 really good stoppages back to back for the Bobcats.
Nick Barkusian, number 98 there with that tackle.
He ducked down and come right up in the middle of this shot.
Yeah, if you can hear the coach in there on a punt. Nobody is allowed to line up directly over the centre unless they're at least 3 yards back to protect the long snapper. So here we go. Reasonable snap. Good punt.
And it's dropped, he's picked up, he's under pressure. The coaches are in the way, but we can still see him. He doesn't evade that last tackle. There is a flag on the play that came in quite late. So I'm not sure what this is going to be for.
Fielded at the 45-yard line and is now down at the Bristol 35-yard line. So pretty good return there. He muffed the initial.
What's the likely penalty here, Mike, would you say?
Possibly a block in the back, or it is a block in the back.
Yeah, look at that. Or what they
No,
didn't
that's
need
an
there.
unusual one, the kicking team.
Yeah. So another penalty on the Barracuda, and this might be something that really affects their game today. They need to really tighten up on their discipline, because I don't think Bobcats have had 1 flag yet, have they?
No, I think that is only our 2nd or our 3rd flag, yeah. Again, just having some discussions between the umpire. So 10-yard penalty brings them down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Fantastic field position now for Bournemouth. It was a good punt, a good return, but that penalty tacked on that extra yardage.
Got a question here. Oh, that geezer's right in the way.
That's the Bournemouth Bobcats filmer that's
Yeah,
being filmed.
speak to him.
Fumble was Brad Duff. Can you watch our camera when you're... Thank you.
Sorry, he's been told. We get a lot. I think we've set up maybe a bit wrong here. We're getting a lot of people walking in front of our camera today.
We shouldn't be because
No, they're all going around some fences.
yeah, we're outside of the players' box and we're at 18 foot back from the sideline, which is where we're allowed to be as a media. That players and non-officials should not be going through. So here we go then. 2nd and 22.
And number 16 with a carry there loses about 2 or 3 yards on the play.
Marco Mancini there, the running back, number 16.
Mike, Bobcats at Exeter, who are you backing?
The team that scores more points.
Yeah. See, I'm not as afraid. I'll go Exeter.
Having not seen Bournemouth yet, Exeter are going to win the division. Is that acceptable?
That's not what the question was, Mike.
Yeah.
Pass out to the left.
Swing pass.
Oh, and it is
Complete.
caught.
Hayden Pope there.
I shouldn't sound so surprised about the ball being caught, but from the view on the camera, it didn't look like anyone was there.
Being
And he
caught
came
by
back
Hayden
and
Pope,
grabbed
you should
it.
be surprised. So that's 4th and 28
Yeah,
after being
look
on the
at that.
29-yard line.
There's the second marker, and that's the down marker where the guy in the high vis is. That's a long way. So Bobcats in punt formation, as you'd expect. Number 41, the Barracuda back to receive the punt. And he
Matthias
fields it.
Noodleman.
Hey, good yardage there. Back to roughly the 19-yard line.
Good kick coverage, but it was a good run and return there. Matthias Noodleman, number 41 there. So we're nearly at the end of the first quarter now. There we go, 17 seconds.
It's fantastic intuition there, Mike.
So single back then. Dan Hudson and Archie Calhoun. Vuvuzela's off to our left. Not far enough off to our left.
He's in the way now.
Caught, but only at the first down marker.
So the ball was thrown out to the right-hand side there. Good free. A yard, half a
we do love an
yard.
impartial ball boy.
Yeah.
So there we go, end of the first quarter. Bobcats 0, Bristol Barracuda 0.
Yeah, 0-0.
But Bournemouth have already used 2 timeouts and Bristol 1. So an interesting
And Bournemouth's timeouts were as a result of something going wrong on the
miscommunication
field.
players, yes.
Again, sort of early season. No, can you put that down to early season nerves now?
Getting You know, special teams is where you need a good. I'll be careful what I say here because I was special teams coach last year at Bournemouth. So you need somebody that's dedicated to that role, and all of the other coaching positions to be able to control it. Different teams. Some teams use wristbands. So
Right. I never knew that.
The kick team will have one colour wristband. So the punt team another. The punt defence, the field goal team. So you may hear often at games you hear blue team, red team.
I've never known that.
Yeah.
But that makes sense. And then as you substitute, you just
You give somebody else the wristband, yeah. And you should have at least one dedicated person there with the roster for each formation. So, oh, coach, I'm out, I'm injured. And then you find the replacement. Team next goes out.
yeah.
Oh, where's Fred? Oh, he's in the injury tent.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's definitely the thing that happens. I would say the most confusing thing at any level that I've played is substitution. When someone's injured, and remembering that responsibility to change out on special teams happens at all levels. But I like the management technique there, Mike, that you've described. Makes sense. But also, I wouldn't say the Bobcats have got that excuse, given that.
They've got,
given that it
a
was
large
early in
number
the
of
game.
coaches. So here we go then. High snap. Hand off to the left.
It's killing me.
So loss of a yard there, third down.
I want the Barracuda to have a really good drive here, so we've got the ball nice in front of us. No other reason.
It's not unusual for us to have this, though, is it? That the get a really good position with the ball in front of us, and they change. So that's an incomplete pass there, fourth down.
Our game last week was played exclusively away from us. They only had the ball up our end about twice all game.
Yeah.
So even when they changed quarters, it was then going back the other way. Or change ends, should I say. It's all good though.
So punting from their own 11-yard line. Alex Dearman, 25, is back for the Bobcats.
He's in front of us, that's good.
Yeah, but he's running away from us. So
Yeah. Hopefully he
good
just slipped.
snap. Bounce in the Barracuda's favour.
Midfield, isn't it?
About the 43-yard line.
So the Bobcats take over, and they're actually already in the Bristol Barracuda territory. I think for the first time of the game. And again, this is that territory thing I was talking about. That it was that punt from 2 possessions ago that set this up, and hopefully the Bobcats can capitalise on it.
You have 4 punts in a row. You have one bad punt or one really good punt, and that puts
it changes
a team,
everything. Yeah.
Yeah, so there we are. We're set up on the 44-yard line. Trips bunch right. Alfie Burke's in at quarterback now.
Oh, we're about to see something special. Ball out to the right. And incomplete pass. Intended receiver number 3 there. The Bobcats.
Hayden Pope, number 3. Hayden was a rookie last year and got the nickname Blondie because he's very, very blonde-haired young
Is he?
chap. Yeah. So.
One of my sons is. His hair was like white when he was born.
So here we go. Trips bunch left. Rodrigo Pereira keeps pushing.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. We've got a question here. Who's the head coach of the Bristol? It's Simon, isn't it?
Gary.
Oh, is it Gary Gardner?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, Gary is.
Bristol Apache.
No, Barracuda.
Yeah.
He's both.
He's both. Yes.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, yeah.
So spread formation. Receiver comes in motion across the formation. Low snap. Alfie Burke turns to his left, throws. Ryan Higgins, number 11, the intended target there. 4th and 1.
Guys, can I get you to step back just a little bit? Because cutting the angle off on when the ball comes over here. Guys, can I get you to just step back just a little bit over here? Because we're cutting the angle off for us when the ball comes over here. Cheers.
So here we go on this 4th and 1.
Good.
Alfie Burks is under centre. Hands off to number 29 who breaks through. Matthew Betts, number 29, with a first down run there. I wouldn't be surprised if they, with Alfie Burks going under centre there, they were expecting a QB sneak. I think we had the off tackle run. So, twins right, tight end to the left. Alfie Burke looking over to his right hand side.
Wow. Let's see the replay of that. That
Hayden
was a hell of
Pope,
a
number
grab.
3.
Was that Hayden? Look at that ball in the air, and Hayden comes on, runs underneath it with a basket. Lovely catch. And yeah, we're first and goal from, where's that, Mike? 3 yard line?
About 5, actually. I'd give it a 5.
Would you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at the pylon, not the goal line.
Yeah. Yeah, of course, because that's further back, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's our angle there that we're seeing. So it's about 5 yards. First and goal from the 5 yard line. Told you Alfie Burks makes a difference when he comes on.
So 2 backs, 2 wide receivers. Dive up the middle by Pereira by the looks of it. Yeah, one of the things with Coach Rains is he does quarterback by committee. He gives each quarterback a quarter to show themselves, and then going later into the game, it may be that he sticks with one. So here we go, 2 backs, 2 wide receivers, 1 tight end to the right, hand off up the middle, and a touchdown, number 21.
Wow.
Rodrigo Pereira.
So it's the Bobcats that get first on the board. Second quarter, we see our first set of points. So 6-0 pending this point after try.
Not a point after, it's going to be download. Everybody knows Steve Range's download.
It's still a point after try.
Yeah.
It's a 2 point.
2 point after
and
try.
everyone knows it's a download, yeah. And this is the right. Oh, they've done download to the left. Maybe that was a fake download. And that is an extra 2 points, so that's 8-0 for the Bobcats.
I'm probably not giving a lot away secrets here, but this download was used at Solent Thrashers and at the Bobcats. Other teams call it different names. And there are like 3 or 4 different options off that one. The normal one is the QB keep off the right hand side.
Yep.
But too many teams then start keying on that, and then there's an audible at the line of scrimmage, which will change that play. So, Sonny Burbridge, number 42, to kick off.
We've got some Ray there, showing some support. Romario as well.
What's Romario done this game so far?
Right, so 42 is the
Sonny Burbridge, yep.
the punter. Is he the guy who's just scored?
No. 21 was the...
Oh, was it?
Okay, a little confusion there. Suddenly setting up as though it was on a 90-yard field. Because the kickoff is always 15 yards from halfway,
Yeah.
not the 35-yard line.
Yes.
I did actually think on this recently because I was watching another game where there was a safety.
Yeah.
If we're on an 80-yard field or a 90-yard field, they kick off further back when they do the kickoff. When you concede a safety, you still kick off from the 20, regardless of the size of field.
Right.
So you're actually getting a benefit.
Yeah.
Punting
On the
away.
short fields.
So maybe that should be adjusted as well.
Yeah.
By some.
Yeah.
So it's only a light drizzle, but the top of our lovely gazebo is a rain collector.
And all the water's coming off in front of us rather than to the sides. But here we go.
Good low drive. It's going to skip off the ground, but it's going towards the sideline.
When we're back here next week, we'll set up on the other 20. There's so many people in our way here. Sorry, guys. I did line it all up prior based on the pylons, but I've got people keeping the pushing forwards.
Bournemouth are fantastic. There is a fence that runs behind the players' box down the sidelines to act as a barrier to keep the fans back, but everybody stands in front of it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's one of those things that's difficult to police.
Yeah.
You know, everybody that's involved is concentrating on the game. So, 1st and 10 from their 35-yard line then for Bristol. Late player leaving the field there for Bristol. Run up the middle, stuffed.
Yeah, lovely tackle for loss there. Was it number 72? Was it maybe 57? Yeah, 57 for the Bobcats.
Lewis Davis, number 57 there.
Right, let me just fix this camera angle. It keeps moving.
So 2nd and 14 now. Rain's getting a little bit heavier. Pass over the middle. Picked off by number 25. Alex Dearman, number 25, with the interception there.
Guys, I need you to clear that area. That's why we've got because it's blocking our satellite signal. So we need to,
Sorry, I don't know where to stand with you guys. Was we over
Just,
here?
yeah, sorry.
Off, was it?
Yeah, yeah.
Was it? Really?
Yeah, yeah, it needs, that's why we've got the space right. It needs a clear sight. 'Cause it connects to multiple satellites as they move over. So.
Well, I know last time you were down, you had to.
That's why I bought that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Report, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, you'll see it will start moving as well as it gets to the afternoon. So, but yeah, thank you guys.
So here we go then. 35-yard line, 1st down. Alfie Burke's looking to his left. Alfie Tizard Adams, number 14, with a reception. Taken out of bounds by the defender.
Sorry guys, I didn't turn my mic off and I was just talking to some people. They were blocking the satellite dish. That's what affects the drop rate. Sorry, so you just heard me say everything to them. My apologies.
So 5-yard gain there on that pass completion. 2nd down. Got 2 backs. Single receiver out to the wide to the right and to the left, a tight end. Flag on the play. Let's see. So the running back rolling in his trying to anticipate the count. So moves it back to 2nd and 8. But I'm guessing we're about halfway through this 2nd quarter. Here we go then. 2 back set again. Bad snap, Alfie Burke picks it up.
Oh, they blew it dead.
Same again, the running backs are setting off too early.
Too keen, mate. Too keen. Someone said in the chat, do you think that they'll get stands for the spectators? Not here, they won't. No. We'll just set up. We're here next week, so we'll set up the other end. Should be less human traffic. We're closer to the clubhouse here, which we should have realised.
Yeah,
that's the shortest route to the facilities.
So, 2nd and 13 now. 10 yards in back-to-back penalties. Alfie Burke's looking to pass over the middle.
And gets hit. Great.
Intended for Hayden Pope.
Great effort there. Number, is it 49? Yeah, number 49 from the Barracuda.
Yeah. Jed Hayward, number 49. Interesting, at the end of the play, one of the players kicked the ball. I was watching the...
Delay a game you get for that. But I've accidentally nudged the ball before and got told off and flagged for it. But I think a little bit more lenient at this level, aren't they?
Yeah, so I was watching the SDS game last night and there was a long pass that was incomplete, and then one of the Irish Wolfhounds defenders kicked the ball out of the back of the end zone because he missed the catch.
Yeah.
And even though it wasn't the ball that would be going in for the next play, Hayden Pope, oh, and that's picked!
We didn't quite get the pick. I'm going to do a replay now just to show you guys, but player stepped in the way just as we got to see it. There he is, number 66. But yeah, that was a pick.
Intended for Matt Garrard. And to adjust.
The Barracuda take over.
So first down on their own 24-yard line.
Someone just said, I don't know if Brum still play at the old grounds where they have a cliff face. The only place, I don't think they do, but Birmingham. Loughborough are the ones that have got that big hill next to them that is really nice for spectators. Probably got the best one, best out of everyone. The filming, yeah. No, they are going to get stands soon, actually.
Yeah. And I did notice again watching the stream last night, they need better floodlights for a game that late. The cameras didn't pick up the game very well, in my opinion.
Right.
But we see that for a fair few fields. So here we go then.
Yeah, and something we're looking into. So we're looking into getting sponsors for our broadcast, and then we'll endeavour to have scaffolded towers everywhere.
During the summer, Portsmouth Dreadnoughts and
the Dreadnoughts was special, wasn't it?
Hertfordshire Cheetahs both provide. Run off the side there.
Stuff, then great, we can use it, but we don't do it ourselves. But yeah, we were spoiled with the Dreadnoughts, weren't we?
It was a palatial platform. Jack Philpott's number 11 there with the end around carry for a loss, unfortunately. 3rd and 14. So 3 receivers onto the right-hand side of the quarterback. Looks to that side. It's under pressure.
Frustration here from the Barracuda sideline, as it seems the player was able to evade the tacklers, but then you could argue that he only did that because the ref started to blow the whistle. But it did seem that from their protest that they felt hard done by that.
I've got a feeling there. What we see is that what I saw is that the quarterback had the ball and was tackled, and then the number 32 came out with the ball. So he already been deemed forward progress had stopped, and therefore the play was over. So once the forward progress of the QB stopped. So 4th and very long now, 25. Okay, punt. It's not going to take a really good bounce. It's just going to squidge down on the field.
Okay. Have we had our 2-minute warning yet? We must be close to it.
We haven't had a 2-minute warning yet, no. So we must be approaching it. Yeah, I reckon probably about 3 yard line.
I just heard him say it. Yeah, brilliant.
But here we go then, Alfie Burke still in. Keeps the ball, runs. Now we've seen this from Alfie before. He skates it the sideline. I don't think he made the first down.
He made some pretty good first down yardage though, didn't he? I mean, what was that?
Good heads up play. He just saw the
Yeah.
gap there and took it.
Great stuff.
Of course, the previous games we covered with Alfie, he won't shy away from the hit either. If you don't tackle him properly,
Yeah.
he's running through you.
Pretty fast. Someone's asking for scores from around the league. So Northumbria, 34 other scores as I get them. But I'll have a little look.
So spread formation on this 2nd and 1. Shot to the end zone possibly. Here we go. Alfie's looking. Under pressure. Picked off. So number 40 again. Jamie Grimstone there, number 40. So taking the catch on his knees. So on their own 22-yard line. Approaching the 2-minute warning, but not there yet. So, and they have 2 timeouts remaining. So trips right. Got a wing back rather than a running back behind the QB. Number 32 takes it. Breaks a few tackles.
That was a brilliant run. Some of these Bristol players are pretty pumped up at the moment, aren't they? I've noticed. And they're quite low in numbers, you know, in comparison.
As we said in the beginning, although they've lost 3 games, 2 of them have only been on a 1-score break. So last week was the 25-6 loss to Bournemouth. So that is happened last week. So going into the half, only 6-0 down. Sorry, 8-0 down. Isn't much of an issue for the Bristol Barracuda. You know, they're in a good position at the moment. But not in the gazebo.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Tebs, how are you doing?
Yeah, we're all good.
Thinking of you, Tebs. Warwick versus
The Renegades, NTU.
NTU Renegades.
Yeah.
So that game.
Yeah, don't go sooner though. This is a much better game.
So first down on the 35-yard line now. Number 32 with a run. Several low tackles there, and he's still on his feet.
Still in their own territory, but grinding out for yards here. I don't think this is the style of gameplay that's going to score you a touchdown with a short amount of time left. But they could be teeing something up, right? So they could be, you know, teasing everyone in.
100% run, pass.
Yeah.
You know,
So yeah. So let's hope for a spectacular deep ball at some point.
Going into the end, half time with a score. There is the pass.
Not deep enough for me. He just wanted, what is it, 15 yards? Come on.
It would have been a first down and out of bounds.
I don't care, Mike. I want to see 40 yards.
I'm a defensive player.
Yeah.
Good play.
Yeah, I'm a defensive player as well. What's wrong with me? It's because I want what's good for the live stream.
Yeah. Used to being burnt, obviously. So quick substitution there on this 3rd and 5. So just a reminder, they do still have 2 timeouts remaining. So tight formation, QB rolls out. He's under pressure and he's taken down.
Really good sack there, number 98.
Nick Barhusian.
And that probably will kill. Yeah, it does kill. It kills the drive because it's now 4th down.
And Bournemouth take their last time out.
So that kills the drive. So fantastic play there to kill the drive and relieve the pressure from the Bobcats. I mean, they are 8-0 up anyway, but you know, you don't see the touchdown here as the Bobcats then have to kick the ball away in the 3rd quarter for the start of the 2nd half. So that was a really crucial play when you look at it. I didn't realise it, but analyse it. That could make a huge difference in this game.
So that 3rd and 15 that if they'd have converted it would have been, you know, it wouldn't have been the big yardage, but they would have been keeping the drive alive.
Yeah, yeah.
So Alex Dearman, number 25 back.
It's 4th and 20. Let's hope for a fake punt.
It's a very high snap. It's a better punt. It's travelling. Cool.
Oh,
On the
lovely.
run. A great tackle there by the defender.
People are saying high tackle. There's no such thing. It's not rugby. We can.
No.
You just can't bring them down by their head or the face cage controlling it. Or,
Any opening of the helmet
and
is a face cage.
and the back of the pads.
Yeah.
So
Leo
like
Aliward
below
there,
the
number
neck.
48 with that tackle.
Anything else is fair game if you've got the ball.
Long hair is the interesting one.
Hey, I've tackled people with their long hair.
Yeah.
I've like you can. So you'll know the more rule, but the way that I interpret as a player is if they've got long hair, it's part of their uniform, and I can use it to tackle them. But I don't know what the official wording is on it. But yeah, I did it. There was a player for Sussex Thunder, and there was a player for the East Kilbride Pirates. Both of them we tackled.
Yeah, yeah.
I
So
tackled by their hair.
the hair is not illegal.
Yeah.
It's the nameplate of the shirt. Pass outside. Complete.
That's a fumble.
Wait and see.
Right, just while they're figuring it out, let's have a
Alfie
little
Tizard has
replay.
Number 14 there.
Oh no, I can't get to the replay. Sorry guys. It's going to be a bit late now,
Wait
I
and
think.
see what the ruling
Yeah,
is.
just see him dive on it. Sorry.
I'd be inclined to say incomplete pass there because
Why? It looked to me like he caught the ball, he went a couple of steps with it and then it came out.
but the referees have said it is a fumble.
See, Mike, you don't know anything.
Hey, one set of eyes and one interpretation does not make the game, and that's the. You know, I defend the referees on many a time is they've got to make the spot decision. They don't have replay.
So what was undone is now back on again as the Barracuda have the ball at the 40-yard line.
Still with 2
Fresh
timeouts.
set of downs, yeah.
Deep pass over the middle.
Oh! I mean, deep. Is that a deep pass? Yeah, it's about 30 yards from where he threw it, wasn't it?
In Britball, it's a deep pass.
This is Bristol deep pass, yeah.
No disrespect to the QBs, but yeah, that was a 20-yard, 25-yard pass.
So that you know, really to score on this drive, the Barracuda have got to live by the pass to an extent. But do they? You know, that obviously opens them up for interceptions and mistakes. So we may even see a turnover here before.
And it's not the best passing weather. It
No, it's not.
It is miserly. So here we go then. 2nd and 10. Hand off. Run up the middle.
Timeout. So that's Barracuda timeout. They've got one left.
Yep.
And let's see what they do. So the reason they would have called a timeout after that play was because it was a run play.
Yes.
And after a run play, once the player's tackled, the clock still moves. Whereas if they'd thrown an incomplete pass or the player had got out of bounds, the clock would have stopped. So that's why
correct,
it's,
yes.
That's why I just expect balls in the air for this now, you know. Like,
It's an unusual call, but it was.
yeah. But I
It's trying
suppose
to
when you've got 2 timeouts, you've got the opportunity to do that, haven't you?
That's correct. So here we go then. Spread formation, 2 receivers each side, single back. Looking out to the outside. Oh, the QB throws out. The running back receiver number 41 goes in.
Yeah, let's just watch this there on the replay. QB there takes the ball, looks immediately to his right, throws it up, and you can see that it just wasn't the correct route or the correct pass. Either way, the ball wasn't thrown.
Matthias
to where the
Nudelman,
player was.
yeah.
And that is 4th down, 4th and 5. Oh, they're saying 3rd down. No, it's 4th down. It's not 3rd down. It's 4th down. The down marker does say 3rd down, and that's maybe what's confusing the players. But they just had a 3rd down. If I'm
There
not
we go,
mistaken.
delay a game, yeah.
Let's see what the ref says. Still 4th down, yeah, see? I knew it was 4th down. I know. But the down marker still says 3. I don't know why he hasn't changed it, but it is 4th down. And we should see the punt returner drop back a little bit further than what he is now. He's sort of at safety level. And unless they're going for it. It looks like they may be going for it. It says 3rd down, and it's 4th. The ref just said 4th.
I'm sure the referee said 4th, but
Yeah, he held the 4th down
he did,
signal
but
up.
the team were playing it like it's a 3rd down.
Yeah.
So is the defence.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's see.
Oh, solid tackle through the middle.
Yeah,
there, number
straight through the middle.
99.
Great play.
Drew
Great play.
Kirkham.
This should be a turnover on downs. I don't know what's going on.
So, no sign of a timeout coming from the Bristol sideline. Half time.
Half-time.
So there we go, guys. Bournemouth University Bobcats 8, Bristol Barracuda 0.
I think that that score nicely reflects what's going on here. Like, I don't think that favours anyone in any particular way unnecessarily. Like, that looks like a good scoreline, 8-0. I think Bournemouth have had the better play. There was a marked difference when Alfie Burks came on. He scored on his opening drive. He did go off on a 3rd down where he took quite a big hit. So hopefully we'll see him back again. But I think this game still can go either way. This is anyone's game. This isn't one that's sort of foregone at this point.
The swingometer is actually in Barracuda's favour. They're 0-3.
Yeah.
And they're holding Bournemouth to 8 points.
And they get the ball. Like, I think it's always really crucial who gets the ball in the opening of the second half, and it will be the Barracuda. So they've got a chance to even this up.
Very much so.
Off the first possession of the second half. Like, that's how close this game is. So yeah, good stuff. Right. So we're going to have a quick little break.
20 minutes we've just heard is the half time. So
Cool. So we'll just switch our audio off, guys, and we'll catch you in 20 minutes' time, roughly.
Or you could bounce over.
Nah. Don't worry about the other stream. All right, cheers.
Well, welcome back to Bournemouth. Second half's just about to be underway. All the players were out on the field ready and the referees weren't.
That's true. But I said to you, it looks like the players are warming up a bit early. So yeah, all players from both sides were on the field and the refs weren't even out yet.
Yeah, well, the normal agreement is it's between 10 and 20 minutes a half, depending on what the teams want. Obviously, with this damp weather, they wanted to get warmed up early. So here we go then with the kickoff. Sonny Burbage down to the 20, picked up by number 41.
Really nicely tackled there by number 25, I think it was from the Bobcats.
Out to the 25-yard line.
Sorry, I didn't have my mic close to me then. I said it was a nice tackle. The ball is in front of our cameras, which is what we like.
And there's no imminent change of quarters.
Yeah.
Thanks to Sam Scott for the nice hot coffee as well.
Oh, look. Name dropping people.
I think it's the best winter football game I've done. Pouring with rain.
Oh, time out again. Another time out for Bobcats when they didn't want to call one and really early in the half.
I've just heard the referee say just under 12 minutes remaining. Well, yeah. Obviously, colourful language from the Bournemouth players there. I think the first half, I'd have to give it to the Barracuda.
Would you?
Yeah.
8-0 down.
But they're only 8-0 down.
Right, okay.
They've scored in every game they've played. So 2 scores down, I think it would have been a little bit more of an issue for them. But they've got to come out strong. Having said that,
a touchdown drive here would be great for them. Nice here. He's still on his feet, and he does get brought down. Okay. There is laundry, as in yellow flags. Sorry, I shouldn't use slang. There is yellow flags on the field, so the referees have seen some stuff they don't like. There we go. 2 holds on the offence. I assume my mic's even picked that up. There we go.
So it's 10 yards from the spot of the foul. So they take.
Oh, it didn't look like. It looked like he was marching it from.
Yeah, sorry, it is from the previous spot they've done
Yeah.
it. Sorry, because they were both behind
The
line of scrimmage. If they're in front of the line of scrimmage, and it's from the spot of the hold,
Right. Okay.
which is why you often get a different. But if there's 2, they get the choice of which one to take. So you'll take the worst. So,
the
first and 20.
Move down here.
Look at the pass.
That's incomplete. He,
Didn't have his feet under him at all there. So the
QB
receiver
done-
number
QB
28.
done well to look off the defenders there, and then his receiver just wasn't quite ready, or maybe it looked like he'd overrun it a bit to an extent, but shame. That was a
Corbin
shame.
Heath. Yeah, he intended for number 11, and then he threw it over to the middle to number 28. 28 realised it late and didn't have a chance to set his feet, and one of his feet slipped. So, 2nd and 10. Carry by number 32. Breaks a few tackles. Out of bounds. Back at the original line of scrimmage there.
Nice run, but I don't know if it's the right type of play for now. Look, you know, you're 3rd and long now. It's 3rd and 11, so you've got one chance here to go 11 yards. I think ball through the air would have made a bit more sense on that last play, but he got
two balls
great
through the
yards.
air hadn't gone anywhere.
Yeah. So 3rd and 10.
So 3 receivers to this narrow side closest to us. One receiver on the far side. Little dump off to 32, controls it, and he breaks.
Oh, wow. Oh, we can't
First
see
down.
anything beyond here. Sorry. Sideline's there. It looks like he got ran out of bounds eventually. Yeah, and it looks like they're not quite at midfield.
But it's a first down.
But it is a first down. So they're
From a run.
Pass and run. He used a check down. Nah, come on.
Yeah, it
I'm
was
not
a check
having
down
that.
pass.
It
Yeah.
was to a running back. And he's been
So-
great this game, that they're running back.
He has been most of the yardage, so 32 counts it again.
Oh, they
Solid
got him.
tackle
And
through
he
the
pitches
middle.
it to the quarterback. But it was, that looked like more of a forward pass than a pitch, but it doesn't matter. He's allowed to do so. QB didn't take it. So ball is dead for a loss. About a 4 or 5 yard loss.
Damiakin Lua there, number 82 with the tackle. So, 2nd and 17. One run forward, one run back. Still that trip formation to the left on the tight side. Pat QB's looking left and deep to number 11.
Oh,
To the hand
hit.
and Coop caught by
then he-
number 11.
wow.
But
There
we've
is
got. So Jack Philpotts there was the reception. Went. Hearing the reaction of the the Barracuda's offense there. There we go.
10 yards. And they were 2nd and roughly 20
So
anyway.
we're
weren't
going
they?
to 2nd and 27 now.
Is that what it is? 27. Wow. So just to illustrate that on screen, you can see the down markers, and it's the one on the far left that
There
they've got
comes
to
the
try and
box
get
now.
to. And you can see this guy marching over to the right to where the ref is. That's where the ball's going to start. And you can see the ball in line with it there. So that's 2nd down and 27. Do you reckon they'll do the little check down pass here, Mike?
It's worked.
Yeah,
Number 32 is their big mover. Spread formation. Man comes in motion to trips.
Oh, loads of confusion.
Lots
the flag
of
does come out.
movement there.
Let's just do
11
a quick
gains of 2 yards.
replay. You can see the flag come out here. So the man goes in motion, orbital motion, and it is handed off to him, number 11, but the flag does come out already. There is a player down, so I'm going to pan away from him. So it's an illegal formation call. Mike, that's a 5 yarder, right? Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah, the correct decision there is to decline the penalty. Don't
So
give them
you
more
get a third
chances.
down.
Don't give them 2 downs.
yeah. So it will now go to 3rd down and 27.
Yep,
Yep.
that's correct.
Cool. That injured player's up now and off the field. It didn't look like a serious one, I must admit. That's why you haven't got everyone clapping him off and stuff. He was just sort of down for a second. It looked like maybe winded. Yeah, maybe took a shot to the gut or something. It was sort of it's downward facing dog position. Yeah.
Yeah, so the penalty was 5 in the backfield. So
Right.
one of the offensive linemen or
A tight
tight
end,
end
yeah.
was not lined up correctly.
Let's see what they got.
Trips right to the wide side, single back. Contested ball.
Really nicely batted down there. Let's just watch a little reach. Throws the ball up and beautiful leap from, I think it was the safety, number 25.
25, Alex Dearman, vertical leap was
Yeah.
fantastic there.
Very athletic play from him there. The only thing
That-
I would say, I don't know who he definitely leveraged someone to get up as high as he did. I don't know if it was, I think it might have been his own player though. So,
If it's his own players, then, yeah.
But I couldn't tell from my angle whether it was his own player or if it was the actual receiver. But it looked like it was his own player. But fantastic timing from him to pull
So
off
here
that
we go
play.
with the punt then. Dearman's back to receive this punt. Reasonable snap. Good end over end punt. It's going to travel.
Sorry,
He's
guys.
picked it up and dropped it. And
They're
Bristol have
celebrating.
it.
We're celebrating on that. So, sorry, guys. The sideline's blocking again.
Alex Sturman there, he went to field it and then dropped it. There was a scrabble on the ground and he's turned it over to the Bristol Barracuda. Too many B's.
Yeah, I know. It's alliteration for both teams,
Yeah.
isn't it? Bournemouth Bobcats, Bristol Barracuda.
And it's the Stags playing the B's.
Southampton Stags. Oh, the Bath Killer Bees, isn't it?
Bath Killer Bees, yeah. So they get the ball on the 25-yard line. Fantastic position for Barracuda. Yeah, the players' box at Bournemouth is full of spectators, which it shouldn't be.
No.
But like I say,
They're nice people.
Yeah.
But they're just
so no gain.
there's
Sorry.
sideline discipline.
Yeah, they put up the fence. So gain of 4 on that place. 2nd and 6 now.
Yeah.
High snap, well fielded. 32 gets it. Archie Calhoun there with a carry.
Great opportunity here for Bournemouth to actually put some points on the board. Their best opportunity in the game so
I
far.
mean Bristol. You're doing
Bristol,
it there.
yeah. Oh, fuck. Sorry, the team that haven't scored yet, the Barracuda. This is a really good opportunity for them to
3rd and
put some
2
points
now.
on the board here.
But we've got a player down again.
Yeah. Well, I can leave it on this huddle actually. Normally we put a graphic up, but I think expecting the player to be off the field any time. It looks like it's a cramp type play. Because injury, cramp type play, cramp type injury.
As we were saying, it's a cold day, but it's not.
There we go, and that player's now he's hobbling off, should I say? Sides, and we're now back on.
So 3rd and 1. I'm predicting a run play here to number 32. Mr. Farrugia, how are you doing, sir? There we go.
Here we go, 32 with the ball. Beautiful play there by the end to the Bobcats player to shed a block and to stay in front of the ball carrier and make that tackle, or I suppose to start the tackle.
But he didn't gain any yards. That's the key point. It was
yeah, and on that brings up 4th and short. Let's just have a little.
Again, my comment would be is that the mesh between the QB and the running back is very, very slow.
Yeah.
So the running back's not getting it at speed.
Yep.
So 4th and a long 2 now.
And they're going for it as you'd expect because they're just inside the red zone of their opponent.
Looking to pass over the middle. Another indecisive. There's 2 receivers. One going on the corner pattern.
So Bristol were unable to capitalise on that really good field position that they had there. From the start of the drive, obviously it was the special teams play prior, wasn't it, that gave them the ball. They'll be kicking themselves. That's their best opportunity to score so far in the game. They've had momentum, things have been going well for them. And I think this could be a change in momentum moment for the
It's another one of those.
Bristol Bobcats.
I would have run that. 32 has got a good sense of making yard.
I said Bristol Bobcats, I meant
Yeah.
Bristol Barracuda. Sorry, everyone.
So 1st and 10 on their own 18. Alfie Burks pitches it out.
Slips, but saved by his hand there. Really nice play here from the running
Really
back.
carrying the ball high. He's lucky not to lose that ball. But it's a run for a 1st down. As I say, when he went through those late contacts, he had the ball up on his shoulder with one hand. Could have easily been stripped out.
Yeah.
So 1st and 10 on the 30-yard line now. A nice gain of 12 on that run.
BUCS drops back, looks to his left, throws the ball to his intended receiver. It was quite low. Number 21 there as he tried to turn and sort of catch it, and incomplete pass brings up 2nd and 10.
Intended to Rodrigo Ferreira, number 21. Pereira, sorry, not Ferreira.
So, anyone watching it, if you fancy it, put your score predictions into the chat and we'll call them out. It'll be interesting to see what people are thinking of this at home watching.
Handoff run up the middle. Oh, lovely tackle.
Beautiful tackle. Let's watch that again. So
Number
you can
23.
See QB Alfie takes the ball, hands it off nicely. Looks like he's got daylight, and he just gets beautiful thigh level, burying your head, and powering through that tackle. I mean that running back's not a small guy, and he was actually, he was swept off his feet with that tackle.
Nathan Smith, number 23, with that really good tackle there. Big solid run, and there's still there's
Look
the
at
push.
This is this team's just buoyant at the moment. The Bobcats, and like I said, the momentum swing is certainly coming back into their favour. This Bristol stop, and a stop that they are more than capable of doing. They just seem a little bit flat at the moment.
So Suleiman number 28, the carry there.
So we've got
Some solid running.
We've got 11-0 Bobcats from Nathan, 50-8 for the Barracuda from Ryan. It's wishful thinking there, Ryan.
So 1st and 10, 45-yard line.
Oh, look at that. How did he spin out of that? Fantastic play there. This running back's just on form. And you can see the whole team's behind him, even the sideline. But they're, when you've got a player like that putting in that level of effort, everyone else steps up. Everyone else, you might, as a lineman, you might stop your block or do what you need to. And then you're like, well, I'm going to go and find something else to do because this guy's still going. And it's that type of effort that wins you games. Yeah, fantastic stuff to see.
Very much so. Solid running.
We got 21-0 for the Barracuda. That's not possible.
Can't even say in the rematch because they've already played their one other game. So here we go then. 2nd and 2.
Another solid tackle there by number 23. We had a really nice view of that, so let's watch a replay.
And a 1st down.
You can see ball pitched, I meant to say. Ball pitched out to the running back. Read all the way by number 23 there. I think he's a middle linebacker. And
Hayden Pope making a nice block right in front of us.
But not enough to stop 1st down yardage. What's this running back's name? Have you got it? So keep just saying the running back, number 28 he is.
Suleiman Abdul Salam, number 28. So here we go then. 1st down. Ball's on the 35-yard line. Alfie Burks keeps it. Solid running, chased down there by number 23.
A little bit of love here for Solomon from Ray.
6-yard run there for Alfie Burks.
Harry here, back in the Bobcats. Getting a lot of Bobcats love. I always find that weird when the home team get a lot of love on the live streams. I think, surely they'd have more people here. And it's the away team that have more people watching.
Yeah, I think with students, it's more remote watching
it's a
from both
rainy day.
teams. It's a rainy day. Well, it's not in this lovely tent.
No.
So another short gain there, just shy of the first down mark.
Just watch that again on the replay. Alfie there handing the ball off, number 28 Solomon. Well, I'll say he gets stopped at the line. He sort of gets, the contact gets started at the line. Yeah. But he certainly doesn't get stopped as he picks up a good few yards after it.
Brings up a 3rd and 1 now. So Alfie Burke's under centre, 2 backs now.
Was he? Sorry. We didn't catch that because we've had to be inside our tent. I can move outside a bit, I suppose, now that we need to. There we go.
Let's go, Sully! Go, Ronnie!
So we've got a 28-0 Bobcats. Someone's asking if we're still broadcasting the game. I think we had to restart the game. They're not catching this live stream.
So here we go, 2 backs. From the,
Three of them on him, and he gets it roughly back to the line of scrimmage.
so we're on the 2-yard line now, 2nd and goal. So again, Suleiman was tackled in the backfield, but still carried himself back to that original.
On him.
He's a tall chap, he's rangy, but he does look very, very powerful.
Yeah, he looks more like either a tight end or a receiver, doesn't he? But he's
There we go then.
Good dude. Oh, that gave away the play.
We got a false start.
I need to move back a bit because the camera's getting wet. Sorry, guys. I need to move that way a bit.
You're in, Ronnie! Ronnie, you're 4! Sexy Bobcat!
So Suleiman's been replaced now. Gone wishbone formation now for this 2nd and 7. Tackled in the
Great
back.
tackle.
Great tackle, number 78.
Wow, great play. Let's replay that one. You see the
Tom
ball, as the ball
Grossman.
snapped. The player just busts straight through the middle and makes the tackle in the backfield.
So, 3rd and 3rd and goal from the 10-yard line. Doing my maths then, trying to articulate myself.
And Barracuda defence has been brilliant. Their goal line defence has been great so far.
Very much so. So here we go then. Wishbone. Alfie Burke's under centre. Keeps it, rolls out. Flag on the play. Intended for Alfie Tizard Adams.
There's a flag.
And a player down.
Oh shit! Sorry, and sorry for swearing. It's just we've got a broadcasting standard where if we do see a player that's injured, we will pan away from them or zoom in so that they're not in the picture. Hence my profanity when I didn't realise that was the case. So sorry about my swearing, guys.
I still find it frustrating that you watch even the professional game. It's like, you know, there's an injury, let's show it again and again and again.
Yeah, we're not. We don't tend to focus on injury. We'll focus on a fight, which they don't do in a professional game.
Yeah.
There's a scrap. We'll film the whole thing. We'll commentate the scrap. But yeah, players still down. So we're just going to put our injury graphic up so people know.
Just overheard the referee saying there's just over a minute in this third quarter. Yes, third quarter. So, and during that as well, there was that play. There was an offside on the defence. So we're going to get 5 yards further forward. And it'll be third and goal on the 5-yard line. Back to my comments about half-time bit and Barracuda still being in the better position. If they hold there, it's going to be a great stand. Obviously, they had the drive on the previous.
Yeah, it's gone out the other way. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like they really didn't capitalise on that great position, and I mean, the Bobcats have done really well to drive the ball down to this point in the field. But yeah, the Barracuda have defended for their lives here, haven't they? Hopefully, their offence can sort of capitalise on this.
The interesting thing is most of that yardage was Suleiman Abdul Salam.
Yeah,
hasn't been able to punch it in on the first couple of plays, and now they've gone with the wishbone formation. Yeah.
So interesting to see. What's the likely penalty here? Because the flag was thrown. Oh, I think
there was an offside.
Offside on the.
Yeah. So it's moved
defense.
it to back to the 5-yard line, third down.
Okay.
So you put your left leg in, your left leg out. So.
Right, the player is up on his feet and just being helped off. He's got a bit of a limp on. He's being clapped off now. Also by myself.
Yeah.
Good to see he's up and it looks like he won't be carrying on today. But yeah, cool. Right, let's get the graphic off the screen. So it's now third down and goal from the 5-yard line. Bobcats ball.
So it's still a smattering drizzle here. It's accentuated by it coming off of our lovely warm gazebo here. So here we go then. Wishbone formation. Alfie Burke's under centre. 3rd and 5. Bristol are showing pressure. Oh, great pressure from number 44 there.
He's still going though. That was a great play by number 44. It looked like a blitz. There was a lot of movement from him pre-snap, and he was just straight through. And not only straight through, straight on Alfie. Had hands on him and didn't let go of him.
Cameron rolled. He did actually nearly miss. Alfie did actually look as though he was going to break, but he reacted very, very well.
Alfie's a very evasive QB. You know, he's athletic. He can move. So yeah, fantastic play there from number 44.
So timeout ahead of this 4th down play.
So do they go for it looks like they're going to go for a score, as in a touchdown, but wouldn't it be pertinent to go for 3 points here?
Well, just in front of us in the huddle here, we do see Sonny Burbridge, the kick.
I mean, you know, you're a score up, and the game's, you know, it's a low-scoring game so far. So
somebody did say 11-0. Huh? Somebody did predict 11-0.
Yeah, did they? Let me check. $11-8.
Oh, 11-8.
Was Nathan.
Oh. I like that score actually. So here we go then.
24
coming to an end. Yeah, just Nathan there saying, hate it when they show injuries, players family watching. Yeah, that's exactly our sort of ethos on it. We just don't want to. So we're in a download formation. Number 29 carries it, and he's tackled short, number 78.
Great tackle there for number 78. Look at him, and he's pumped. He's
Tom Gross.
By that. Well done, Tom. Take your moment, mate. That was fantastic. Great play. This gives the Barracuda a very long field. I can move my camera back now so I'm not getting so wet. It's unlikely they're going to go to that pylon. But yeah, just on the point of us not showing injured players, we come from the game ourselves, right? So all of us have been involved in some form, and it's just a known thing in American football. Injuries are going to happen. Some of them potentially quite serious, and there's just a massive amount of respect around it.
The other thing, we don't call the number either.
Yeah.
We try not to call the name and number as best we can, because if somebody is watching remotely, pass over the middle to 48.
Just a little bit too deep of a throw there. That guy is extremely tall. What is he, number 48 for the Barracuda? It's just looking, he's head and shoulders over everyone else.
Other shampoos are available.
And and he even popped his arm up. His
Leo Alwald,
his
number
crane
48.
of an arm went up in the air, and it was still over that.
Tight end position. So, 2nd and 10 from their own 2-yard line. Hand off to 32. Drives his legs. Looks like he's got out just outside the 5-yard line.
I've just seen someone pop up and say, "What a tackle!" Yeah, it was. We're talking about the tackle to end the
number 44.
the drive. Yeah, beautiful tackle. Right, so what are we, 3rd down already?
Yeah. 3rd down on the 5-yard line, so 3rd and 7.
To Bristol pin back. What have we got here?
And I think that's the end of the quarter.
Jesus, that went quick.
Remember, the university rules is only 12-minute quarters. So, I think the rain's getting a little bit heavier now.
I might move there just so I've got a better angle on the camera. Because the sideline people keep getting in my way. So we're going to go right up the other end of the field.
Mr. Chris Coop
we're going to
walks
see
in
Chris
front.
Coop walk by. There he is, giving a little salute. Look at him, legend of the game.
Legend of football. And the other photographer, we don't know his name, but he's a regular. So, no, yourself, sir.
Oh, Jason.
Jason.
Right. Good to meet you. Thank you.
Right, so as we go into Q4, oh my God, it still says Q2 on our scoreboard. Sorry, look how lax we are.
Knights.
That's so Steve.
Hey? I'm old though.
DeLonghi Knights.
Yeah, I was the Longy Knights.
No, I wasn't belonging. I went 2006 as
I
well.
was Farnham, Southern Seminoles, England.
Southampton Seahawks.
Ah.
We would have played each other.
I joined the Knights in 2006.
He's a kid.
What was it? Was it 24?
No, you are a kid.
I am a kid, yeah.
Okay.
Right, let's zoom in.
Was it this? Where is it you were? Malaga, wherever you went?
When? Last week?
Yeah.
I was in Gran Canaria.
Gran Canaria. It's Spanish.
Yeah.
Right, so here we go then. 3rd and 7. From their own 5-yard line. Run up the middle.
Off.
Breaks a couple of tackles.
He's had a great game. Their running back, the Barracuda's running back's had a fantastic game. I don't know his name.
Archie Calheim.
You've got the name.
Number 32.
Yeah. He's been fantastic. We've got another injury break, so that's why I'm just filming the guys taking a knee. I don't want to get too close. There you go. We've got the paramedics running on, which is good.
Yeah. Sam Scott, glory water boy.
Cool, right, I'm just going to pop up the graphic again.
Steve's flashing his Farnham Knights number 55 t-shirt.
I was 84.
So that player's jogging off. I'd say he's jogging off the fastest jog I've ever seen of an injured player, which is great to see. So
Don't want to be laying on that wet ground. So
yeah.
So 4th and 4, punt team coming out.
Yeah, if it wasn't for the wet ground, it'd still be down. Oh, let me just get rid of the graphic. Sorry, guys. There we go.
I know before the game I was talking to a couple of players about looking grey and cold, and they said, oh, they would love to play a snow game, and I went, no, you wouldn't.
No, you would. I've played a snow game. You don't want to play a snow game.
As a lineman, you definitely don't want to be playing a snow game. So here we go then with the punt.
Your hand in the snow half the time.
Pretty good punt, not much distance on it. Muffed again by 25, but he breaks away.
God, what a break! He's still on his feet. Can't. Oh. Everyone got in the way again. Sorry, guys. That's why we need it elevated.
If anybody's watching that runs a scaffolding firm wants to sponsor us, and give us we'll mention their name.
We'll get you loads of business.
So it sets up a first and goal at the 5.
Wow. Wow, as as possible, should I say.
So Alfie Burks at QB, wishbone formation. One to the left.
And it's good.
It's a touchdown, number 29. Matthew Betts, number 29, with a touchdown there.
So score pending this this point after try is 14-0 to the Bournemouth Bobcats.
We're going to be obstructed by the kickoff team forming up.
Yeah, I know. This is the worst place I've ever been.
Runs to the left.
Sorry,
The
guys,
offensive line push into the end zone.
They're not in the right. The guys that are stood in front of us aren't in the player box. They're in the coaches box, and I don't know what the other bit is, but they're not allowed to be stood there.
Correct. So 16 Bournemouth Bobcats, Bristol Barracuda 0 in the 4th quarter. Hopefully we'll get a time check at some stage.
Yeah. So just to remember, it's 12-minute quarters in Uniball. So the games do go, and that's quite a big difference. It's, it's 80% of a 50-minute game.
Communicated down to us about 10 minutes. So there we go again. Bournemouth special teams.
Yeah, a little bit of confusion there, but they got it sorted and they're ready to go with their kickoff. Are the refs ready?
Yep. So in the mechanics of the system, after that extra point score, there is a full minute allowed between the end of that play and the kick-off for the referees to get into position. So, Sonny Burbridge with the kick-off. Keeps this one in bounds, going towards the end zone. Player was hoping it would go into the end zone, but he's got a return lane.
Oh,
solid tackle
right
by
back.
number 49 there.
Pinned right. Did they even get to their own 10-yard line? He could have done the old keep his feet in the end zone and grab the ball, couldn't he?
Yes.
For it
Max
to be
Smith
outside.
there, number 49. So pinned back on their 10-yard line again.
It's a game of territory, and Bournemouth have been winning it this game.
This second half is definitely...
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. Second half in particular. Just applying the pressure just through formation to Bristol, to the point where they have to perform every single
Little pass out.
every single drive. There is a flag, probably a block in the back. Let's see.
Matthias Nudelman
There's
there
a
with
little
the
bit of a fight.
reception.
Unfortunately, we can't see it. Look, Chris Coop's out there getting pictures of it. Getting all the action. Come back next week, guys. We'll be at the other end of the field where there's not so many things to obscure our view. Hopefully, no rain. Wouldn't that be nice? A no rain game in the winter.
Well, for most of the end of the adult season and the start of the uni, it's been fourth quarter rain. This is the first whole game.
Fourth quarter rain. It's a killer fourth quarter rain.
Because everything's wet when we pack it away.
Yeah.
Or we...
There's a lot of penalties on this one because there was during the play and after the play. Let's see what's going on.
So just wait and hear what the call is. Well, number 42 is talking with the referee there, and I think it's about time that the players actually got him away.
Yeah, just let him get on with the call. They can't play the game. They can't do anything until this call.
So
there's no point setting
holding defence. And a late hit out of bounds. So that's a 10-yard live ball penalty.
Yeah, and a 15-yard
followed
dead
by
ball.
a 15 dead ball.
It's a 25 yard quarter of the field. And just as I was saying before,
although they've only actually set up on the 20-yard line.
I don't think they've marched the ball yet. So is that ball marched 25 yards from...
They've only marched it 15 at the moment.
Right.
So they marched it for the dead ball. So, but if... Yeah, so if they were both live ball fouls, you would accept the worst of them.
Yes.
But because one is live and one is dead, they are both enforced.
Yeah. 25 yards, look at this. Just as I was saying before, with you know, Bristol being under pressure, this alleviates that pressure, right? This is gonna, again, I talked about momentum. This is something that will start swinging the momentum back in towards the Bristol Barracuda's favour. Really bad penalties to concede.
So here we are, 41-yard line. Biggest play of the day, 4.
Yeah, biggest game they've had all
It's
day.
discipline though. The defence have got to stay disciplined if they want to. Oh, it's the reverse. He's on his own. (41) and 47 there.
As well. Fake me out as well. There's a little bit of afters. That was started by 77. He's already had a bad penalty for the Barracuda.
I think the situation there is that the quarterback had clearly stopped his forward motion.
Oh, what? And they tackled him.
And they were still
I think
engaging
he cut back
him.
in. I think he cut back in for that. He didn't slide, did he?
Oh no, I'm not talking about an individual. I'm just saying the quarterback's motion had stopped.
Yeah.
And then he was driven back. But they didn't. I think they should have protected the quarterback more there.
Do you?
Yeah, the referee should have protected the QB. Because 2 players were on him and driving him backwards. So, little screen pass to 41. And
Ball's in the air. It's been coughed up.
He juggled that. That was a fantastic control there. Matthias Noodleman, sorry. So that bounced several times off of defensive players before he actually caught that ball. So 2nd and 13 now. Momentum's with Barracuda now.
Well offside. Someone in the chat's made a suggestion that they should film the UK version of Last Chance You at Bournemouth. I don't know. Last Chance You is about people having their last chance, right? Like,
Yeah. So, offside defence, unabated, which means it's not a free play because if the play had gone off as normal, then it
would have hurt the quarterback.
correct. So, 5-yard penalty. So 2nd and 7, 2nd and 8.
Yep.
So, 3 receivers out to the right-hand side, single receiver to the left, single back. The Vuvuzelas have joined us, if you can hear those. Deep pass over the middle of 48. 25 had a chance at that.
If you can't catch it, knock it down!
Leapt up for that one, didn't he?
Alex Dearman with the attempt. Brings up 3rd down and 8.
This game's got a lot more tension to it. It's a lot more tension than you'd expect it to have. For 16-0, you'd expect there to be just to be a lot less tense because it's one team's comfortably in front at the moment. But
It's about maintaining discipline. That's the issue. So here we go. Trips to the right, nearest to us. QB keeps again. Solid tackle
lovely,
there.
yeah. Let's replay that one. And you can see here the Barracuda's
42,
QB
Sonny Burbridge with the tackle.
takes the ball, cuts up in the middle, met. Oh,
Fourth
it was
down.
almost like he cut inside the end, but didn't see the linebacker come in, and they both got hold of him. Only UK team worth filming is UE, probably.
To be fair, he said UK team.
They're UK based.
Yeah. I think every team's worth streaming on the right game. So here we go with the pass. Little screen pass out to 32.
Flag thrown.
Late flag. Looks like enough for the 1st down, but there is a flag on the play.
Sorry, Mike. I'm going to move over and come back a bit.
Yeah.
Apologies on the stream for me moving the camera like that, but we've had some challenges today. Wow.
Okay, so the conversation there is that the player made the 1st down, so they've got to accept the 10-yard holding call on the 4th down. And taken the ball. So, about 7 minutes left in this game. Bournemouth up 16-0. 4th and 14 now for the Barracuda. Pass out to number 41, complete for the 1st down.
What a catch. We got that
Great
lovely.
catch.
Let's have a little watch of that.
Matthias Nudelman.
Lovely catch.
First down on the 11-yard line. Spread formation, single back. Back to pass. 41 again, complete, but is on the ground. So ball's on the 9-yard line, 2nd down and 8. Trips formation, single back. Hand off to number 32, breaks to the left. Still on his feet. Down to the 6-yard line, 3rd down.
Really loud. In the chest.
So, tricks formation, single back. Bournemouth getting behind their team on this play. Swing pass to 41, incomplete. There was a forward pass, hit the receiver and bounced backwards.
One more, boys, one more.
So 4th down on the 6-yard line. They can get a 1st down. About 5 minutes remaining. So trips to the left-hand side. Quite a tight formation. Single back, 41 out on his right-hand side. Drops back to pass. Passes to 41 in the end zone. 2 defenders on him there. Incomplete pass. Turnover on downs. Late flags on the play here.
USB plug, like a 3-pin plug that USB can go into. Yeah, Yellow box is almost dead.
On me now! Players on the pitch, on me now!
How much time's left in the game?
Left about 5 minutes.
It should be nothing will. It needs an actual plug, and I don't have one.
Good solid defence there by the Barracuda. It's doing something to our power system, I'm afraid. We half distance penalty, so it doesn't go very far. So, 2nd down on their 1-yard line. So, 2nd and 13 from the 1. Can Bristol put the pressure on them on this defensive drive? Delay of game by the offence.
Wow.
They're on the 1-yard line and it's going half distance back to the goal line. Second down on the half-yard line now. 2 running backs, 2 receivers out to the right-hand side. Alfie Burks at QB. Pass out. Incomplete.
Ooh. Great defending again from the Barracuda.
Yeah, Bournemouth have got to get themselves out of this end zone. Still on that 1-yard line. Blitz comes from the outside. Alfie Burks with a squib punt. We do have a flag on the play.
Oh yeah, all the way back. There it is. I see what
So
the
it was one of
outcome
those
is.
interesting situations is that Alfie Burks was... So I'm racking my referee's brain now, but I don't think he gets the corrections because he wasn't in a kicking formation.
Right. Oh wow. So that's just a 5-yard penalty.
It's either 5 yards and replay third
Oh,
down.
they're going to assess it at the end of the punt, right? Let's see. Okay.
So because it's
not
declined.
assessed, yeah.
So about 3 minutes remaining. So great defensive series for the BU Bobcats there.
How much time do you reckon's left in the game now?
About 3 minutes, I should say. I think I heard a referee say. So here we go then. Good stand by the Barracuda stop defence there. Now they've got the ball back. What can they do with it? QB keeps on the outside and slides. But not very much of a gain on that. So a slight loss on that slide there.
Yeah, I thought it was a bit of a loss. Again, hard to tell from the angles, isn't it? But yeah, about a yard, isn't it, that he lost?
But at this stage of the game, if you're going to be running, you've got to be going downfield. So here we go then, second and long. Looking to pass over the middle of 48. Hits the back of the defender. Pass broken up by not even looking at the ball there.
Got Nathan here just confirming what you were talking about with punt from a normal formation. There's no special protection for the kicker or the snapper.
Thank you, Nathan.
Yeah, that makes sense, right? It's the whole thing with like simulation, isn't it?
You've got to show that the person is a punter. A scrimmage kick formation.
Yeah.
In order to get the protection, you've got to show the protection.
Yeah.
So here we go then. QB rolls out to his left. Throw over the middle. Picked off.
Picked. Wow, what a time to get a pick. And
51.
a location. You know, they were looking at being at the other end of a punt, which would have pinned them back, you know, potentially. Now they're taking the ball over at midfield. Crucial interception there.
Ethan Regan there, number 51 with that interception.
Yeah, big play. Big play.
So we should be approaching the 2-minute warning. So here we go then. Wishbone formation. Number 19, Alex Glover at QB.
21 with a carry, and big player, and you can expect him to get the ball pretty much now until the end of the game. They'll want to run the ball, obviously gain yardage like they just did, but more importantly, chew up the clock and ice the game. There is a timeout for the 2-minute warning, so we're at 2 minutes left.
So Bournemouth have used 2 timeouts in this. I know it's an injury timeout.
Is it? I thought he said 2-minute warning there.
He did say 2-minute warning, but we do have a Bristol player just being spoken to at the moment. So and so we are. One of the cables is playing up on the system, so we may lose coverage.
Yeah. Player of the game. From Ray. Who do you guys think should be player of the game?
If Barracuda were winning or were in contention, I would have gone there number 32, Archie Calhoun. But I think 21, Rodrigo Pereira, who's carrying the ball there.
But I also think 25's had a really good game on the defence, batting down a lot of important balls. He's featured quite heavily in our special teams as well for the Bobcats.
So number
25.
He has muffed 2 punts though.
Yeah. But also, Alfie BUCS. You know, the game changed when he came on. They scored all points with him as QB.
But as I said to you in the summer with certain QBs, Alfie BUCS was a normal Alfie BUCS today. To be MVP, you've got to
a higher
be
standard, does he?
Yeah, he sets his own standard. So number 89 with a carry now.
Great play. Just picking up these first downs, just chug down the field, kill the game. I would imagine the Bobcats, when they get in a chance to, will just kneel the game out, which can't be that far away.
No, but as I say, my vote goes for 21. Are you going to...
21, I think you said 23.
No, 21, Rodrigo
Sorry,
Pereira.
20, yeah, 20. Yeah, no, I'll back that. I'm not taking away from him. He scored a touchdown. He's a bit of a monster for the Bobcats.
He's a squat player, but he does move when he gets the ball.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. Oh no!
Suleiman,
Abdul Salam. Doesn't matter. Don't worry about that, Suleiman. You've done your job.
The clock
today.
is running.
You've been awesome today.
Means there's under a minute to go.
Okay.
So
the Bobcats O-line has been solid all game. Yeah. I don't know. I think the QBs have been under pressure at times. They've been good. They've been good. I don't know that they deserve an MVP award.
Barracuda defence as a whole, they've had some really solid,
brilliant drives. Yeah, they've had some great play.
So wishbone formation.
28 for Bobcats or 41 for Cuda.
Brad Duff's back in under centre.
28. Who's 28 for Bob? Suleiman. Now, well, he just blew it. He just blew it when he dropped that ball, so he's not getting it. Anyway, that's game. So that's full time, guys. So that's 16-0. Bournemouth Bobcats 16. Bristol Barracuda 0. Good game in tough circumstances. I don't know if it's maybe I support the Cuda, but I always feel like I want them to do more in their games, and that they're capable of better, you know.
The scoreboard said it's a Barracuda loss, but the Barracuda have only held them to 16 points, where they lost 25 points last week.
Yeah.
They've been solid on defence, but penalties on both sides have been quite high on this game, and some indiscipline. So, you know, all credit to the Bristol Barracuda. That's 0-4 now. Where were they looking for their... The other team that's looking like sort of like being low in the rankings is the Stags.
Yeah.
But they've already played them twice. So where are they going to get their wins?
Yeah, I know.
It's looking like Bath Killer Bees.
Yeah.
Exeter is going to be tough. They've lost twice to Bournemouth.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
you know,
interesting game.
all respect to them.
Cool. Right. Well, that's it for us. We're almost out of power, and we're out of time. We'll be back next week.